Welcome to your daily focus for June the 1st, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before I begin, thank you so much. Truly, thank you for all of the loving, supportive, positive energy that you send my way each and every day. You guys are the ones that really rock. And thank you so much. Truly. Now, let's get to the cards. We have the Empress as our very first card here. So, what a strong, beautiful energy once again. Yesterday we had, I believe it was the Nine of Pentacles. Today we have the Empress. And there is a lot of similarities in the way the artist does both of these cards. So I think it's going to be kind of the same energy, but not quite the same. Okay, because this is a brand new, fertile energy coming in. It's fertile, it's creative. So this is a day to allow, this is a day to put on your thinking cap, really, and look forward to what you want to create, what you want to manifest, who you want to become, what really needs to be in place in order for these things to happen, in order for them to be doable. The Empress is the diplomat, one of the diplomats, so it is important to make the plan. So when the Empress appears, especially in the first spot, today isn't so much about action into new beginnings, but rather the planning of new beginnings. To set the goals, to set the milestones, to understand where we can start new. And we are going towards a new moon. So we have, of course, the Death card back, telling us to release that negative, release what's holding us back, to get rid of the unwanted baggage. So as much as we have, this could be kind of an up and down kind of day. We may want to grow our dreams, make our plans, but there could be confusion come in. It could be that well, confusion could come in. So we don't really know how to attack our plan going forward, our new beginnings. It could be where we see the negative a little bit more today. We could see what we can't do rather than what we can do. But that's okay, because with the Empress here, okay, she researches, she understands, she asks the questions in order to get the clarity. So maybe it's a good thing that we doubt the plan in some way or some form. We're not quite sure. So this is telling us that we really need to investigate. We really need to strategize. We really need to ask the questions. And maybe it's a question to ourselves. We have the Fool here. So brand new paths. And with the new moon right around the corner, we are ready to go on these new paths. Now, the Fool's in the third place, so I don't think we are stepping onto new paths, or I don't even think it's advisable to step on a new path today. I think it is more advisable to understand the path that we want to step on, where we want to go forward. And then we have 58, honesty. So 8 plus 5 is 13, which is a 4, which is our security, our foundations. So with honesty, we really need, and look at this, we got the horse, we've had the Pegasus, we've had the horse, we have the horse here again. Realize you've got those wings, that you've had those wings all along, that you can fly, that you can soar. But with the honesty card, it is being really honest with ourselves about that new path, of what's doable and not doable, what we can manage, what we can actually go forward in, what we need to leave behind, what we truly need to leave behind, what we need to cut ties with. walk away from. It could be our own mindset. It could be our own thoughts. What is limiting you? And this was a lot of the theme, I believe, yesterday as well. What is limiting you? What is pulling you back? And I think it's been there for a little while. What is limiting you? What is pulling you back? What is not allowing you to go forward? I think yesterday was also, what are you holding on to so that you don't have to go forward? That you don't have to prove yourself to yourself? That you can't, you know, the fear of success. And so, I get a lot in the comments that I don't know what it is. I know something's holding me back, but I don't know what it is exactly. And that's beautiful, because this is the time, this is the energy where it's going to be revealed to you. So if you are giving it the energy of thinking things through and trying to understand where you are now and where you want to go and what holds you back, what limits you, what kind of hurdle you have to cross. I mean, you're using the energy in the correct way, because it is about investigating how to go forward. It's asking those questions. We may just be asking those questions to ourselves, but we need to ask ourselves those honest questions of where we set up our own limitations, the disbelief in ourselves. Well, let's get the higher intuition cards going here. So the cards I use for my dailies is Legacy of the Divine Tarot. And I also use the Fallen Angel cards. And this is Higher Intuition. And then for the weeklies and the monthlies, I use Mystical Dreamer. So my kids had gotten me the Higher Intuition cards for Mother's Day. And, it's funny because, I would lean more towards tarot-based decks because I know tarot. So it's easy to learn the deck. These ones are just, where are we here? There's just a picture of an animal with one or two words underneath. And so it's taking me a while now. Mother's Day was a while ago, but I haven't really had all that much time to really play with the deck and go through it. And, I'll be honest, I like the way, sometimes you get the books and, they just don't really describe much more than you would already read into the card, I think. They really did a fantastic job. Here's the book. And it looks exactly like the cover. So I'll hold it up there. Christy Robinette and Jonah Gibson Bowman. And I love the descriptions. They give a couple of keywords. They give a quote. And then they go on to tell us what the card represents, what it means. The symbolization in our life. So I am going to lean on the book a little bit longer, because I do love the way they've taken the time to explain the card, and the depth of the explanation is incredible. So I don't think I ever would have picked this deck out for myself. So my kids, and yeah, they're in their 20s, so I know they're not really kids anymore, in case they watched tonight or today. I'm glad they used their higher wisdom to know what Mom needed and wanted without her knowing it. And we have See Through the Illusion of the Dragonfly. See Through the Illusion, which could very much be the Death card here. What is holding us back? What is limiting us? So let's go to the Dragonfly. I'm excited about this one. I can't wait to read what this one says. So our key words for Dragonfly is accomplishments, inspiration, and wishes. And the quote is by Alan Watts. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. I read a quote recently that said, if you are stressed, you're living in the past, and if you are anxious, you're living in the future, and if you have peace of mind, that you are living in the present, which I thought was very cool. And I think this one is very similar in its meaning. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. Dragonfly reminds you that there is beauty within simple things, and passion helps to lift the flight. Now is the time for you to reward yourself for every accomplishment, small or large. Shed the sadness from your soul and spirit so that you can see through the illusion you have created that doesn't fit the real you. And I think that's exactly what the energy is about. Wow. I just love the way our angels, our spirit guides, God, the universe talks to us through these cards. Paste sticky notes around your house, desk, mirror, even your car, and have inspirational quotes on them. Share your wishes and dreams with your family and or friends. Dragonflies can often be found around water sources, so they represent strong emotion. And I think we have strong emotion over where we want to go. Strong emotion within you. Write a letter to yourself, forgiving yourself for all the times you felt you have failed, then at all the accomplishments that you have had and want to complete. It is time to be true to yourself, and true to the one you were born to be. Dragonflies come in a variety of colors and are often seen as magical. One moment the color may look green, the next blue. The message behind Dragonfly is that sometimes life isn't all what it appears to be. See through the illusion that either you or someone else in your life is trying to portray. So, very deep. So, where is the illusion in your life? And I think that is very parallel in what I was saying about where is the fear, or what do we need to leave behind? What baggage do we need to behind? What do we need to cut out of our lives? What doesn't serve us anymore? What are we allowing to be an illusion of security, of well-being, when in our hearts we know it doesn't align with our true purpose, our true self? So I would say meditation and prayer, being alone with your thoughts, getting out in nature, grounding yourself. Definitely grounding yourself, because we have 58, which went to a 4. So definitely grounding yourself, centering yourself. A chakra meditation. And if you don't know what a chakra meditation is, just type in CHAKRA in the YouTube search bar, and you will get a plethora of videos, and you may have to go through several before you find one that meets your time restraints or your personality, but find one and release some of the negative energy that is within you. Clear some of that negative energy. Align yourself, center yourself, ground yourself. And like the Pegasus here, we have our wings to fly. I think the Pegasus had the rainbow of colors in the wings as well. So, create your rainbow by being honest with yourself of where you can truly go, of where you can soar in life, and realize and acknowledge the limitations that need to be removed from your life, dissipated, so that you can walk into, especially with the new moon energy right around the corner, that you can go forward in brand new paths, which is what the Empress is saying, which is what the Fool is saying, that we can go forward in brand new paths. Even the Death card says that, because way down at the bottom there, we have this beautiful white rose symbolizing a new path, a new way forward. But we're stuck and we can't see the new way forward, or we can't see how we fit into the new way forward. By being honest with ourselves, by meditating on the dragonfly, you may get the clarity, you may get the understanding. Ask questions, research, understand what you truly want, and go forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.